My name's Dylan. I go by Malthus online. I like to 3D print. I like to paint stuff. I've been using an Elegoo Mars 3, not Pro, for about a year, and it's pretty great. I've been able to make some really cool stuff with it. Made a Titan. I'm sorry, Chaos Knight. Don't come at me. I made Vulcan. Then I got a whole bunch of stuff over there also. Okay. So, I wanted to upgrade, and we finally actually had the money to do it. And you know this is real because I only have 800 subscribers, and no one's going to send somebody a printer if they have 800 subscribers. So I went out and bought a Saturn 3, which comes in a box this big. It's small. This is the smallest one, obviously. And I figured we'd open it. The only thing I've done is I took off the return label because I didn't feel like you guys needed to know where I live yet. Wish me luck. I'm going to cut myself on camera, I swear. On accident. World's largest box. Okay. Looks like we've got a separate box for the power line. Amazing. Don't laugh at me. My wife is doing the camera. I've never done. This is a first time for us. So if you want to make fun of her in the comments, please do. We can use these to hit each other. Okay. So I can already say this is way better than the packaging that came with my Mars. Probably because it costs a lot more. I'll have the prices and everything that I paid on the screen. I'll just add those later, along with the resolution and everything, comparing the two. Holy shit. So, I did some math on if this would fit my 3D printing enclosure. My math might have been wrong. So, give me 1 second. We're going to try to get this guy out of here without breaking anything. There we go. I also had to get a new wash and cure station because the one I had doesn't fit models that can print off of this thing. It's too large. So I got one that was on sale. I can't remember. It's also Elegoo, I believe. This is chunky. This is heavier than I thought the weight was the packaging. I was mistaken. So we've already got the same color scheme, red and black, which is kind of the Elegoo thing. That's nice. So here's the shroud, or the encasement, nice and bulky. Comes with a place where I can put ventilation on the back. That's kind of nice. I might be able to pipe my ventilation there instead of having to use the tent. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of styrofoam. I'm sorry. You're welcome to say something if you want. If you don't want to, you hate me. Okay. Elegoo toolkit. It's approximately 50 pounds. Another flash drive, air purifier, cords, whatnot. Pretty standard stuff for 3D printing. Are you okay, hon? My wife is chewing on her fingers. I'm pretty sure that's a sign she's gone rabid. So I have to get a new one. Here's the build plate. It's a nice 10-inch build plate. You can build some pretty nice stuff on it from everything I've seen. And here is the vat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put my box of goodies over here. Nice difference in both Z and or both X and Y axis, but probably the best thing is the Z, the vertical, because as you can see, if we look at the case, just the top part of this is almost the same height as the whole printer, the whole old one, which is kind of nuts. So we're gonna put that back here and we'll move up the other printer. Honey, you want to come over here? So I just wanted to do a direct comparison because I didn't. Oh, she's shuffling. Do you want to pan? Anyway, so I wanted to do like a direct size comparison because online there wasn't a lot. This printer has been amazing. It has done a lot of shit, and as you can see, the build plate is well used. It's got a lot of cured resin on the top because that's kind of how I clean it. But let's compare. A little bit bigger, I'd say. I'm going to be able to print things that are probably half again bigger, twice as tall, way easier too, because I'm going to have a lot more room to play with so I can spread stuff out. Looking at everything else, the chassis looks stronger on the new one, which is, you know, something you'd want. And it looks like USB's on the side, right here, which is kind of a pain. I wish they would have put it in the front like on this one. This is really nice because when it's enclosure, you can still put the USB in without having to worry about it. Compared to this one, whatever enclosure I put it in, I'll have to put it on the left side of it.
But you might not need an enclosure.
I might not need an enclosure, you're right. Especially if we do in the garage. But, because I've already got ventilation from the enclosure that I could literally just adapt to this. The vat is huge. From what I understand, this holds almost 1 kilo of resin at once. And it is pretty looking. I'm not going to power it up or anything right now. I don't want to get resin out or anything. This is like our common area, and I don't feel like doing that to everyone. But no, it looks really good, and it looks basically just like the Big Brother version, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm really excited. Keep an eye on the, like I said, I'll put up all the specs and everything on screen. But keep an eye out for new stuff I'm printing, because I'm going to print a bunch of stupid shit, and we're going to paint it, and it's going to be fun. So, part of what I'm going to do, now that we're moved in, kind of moved in, we're going to set me up a space where I can paint, and do all my stuff, because currently my painting stuff is on that shelf over there. And part of what we're going to do is set it up so that I can do painting live streams, because I think that'd be fun. You know, I can put it in an earbud and listen to some music and talk to you guys while I paint. And so, yeah, I hope you tag along, and I'm really excited. So I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I'll probably also do a video on the difference between the wash and cure stations, but that one won't be as sophisticated because, let's face it, it's literally washing and curing something. It's not very fun. So I'll see you guys later. The closest thing we have to a sponsor is my Etsy store that I run with my friend Andrew. We do Warhammer parody stuff. It's called Burning Steel Designs, and we also have a Twitter handle you can use. It's BSD for Etsy, and I'd appreciate if you guys check us out. Okay, you have a great day.